Hey YouTube. Okay, so I'm back with September 2025. I do feel like I'm cheating again because I've taken stuff out of my stash and not scraps, but I think I might use those snippet rolls today. We'll see how it all goes. So today I wanted to do file folder and green because I have these gorgeous file folders which have got a lot of green on them. So I figured I shall use them and maybe make little journals to go inside Grand's big journal, so there's lots more writing space. So yeah, I'll have a quick flip through these and show you what they look like. I think they're really beautiful. They're stunning. So yeah, so that's where my project brain is going at the moment. Probably going to cut these down. Aren't they pretty? I think they really are lovely. Okay, so my cutting board is now all sticky from that glaze. I said I was going to do a reveal on the glaze, but some of those little charms haven't cured properly yet, so I would definitely give those charms more than 24 hours to cure properly. Some of them are still quite tacky, and I was cutting them out and I kind of forgot that some of them weren't as cured as the others, and then they started sticking to each other, and yeah, so I've laid them out on my other cutting mat and I'm leaving them to kind of cure a little bit more. And the ones that I did yesterday afternoon, they obviously still curing as well, even though it has been over that 24-hour mark. Has it? Yes, just over that 24-hour mark. So I definitely leave them for longer. Today, Thursday the 18th of September, let's do what we need to do. I'm going to get out my cutting board. I'm going to definitely cut these down and use one side. Then I've made scraps again, as usual. Oh my gosh, my loud family. I love them. I really do. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut it on this fold line. Oh, I think I need a new blade in my cutter. Yeah, it's time for a new blade. This is, not so great. Okay, so we'll keep these pretty pieces for another project, another time. Let me change this blade quickly. Let me see if I've got a blade somewhere handy. I think I do. Yep, I've got 2 blades left. Let's change the blade first. I think it's time to get new blades. 1 left. Let me just remember which way they go. Okay, let's come on, come out. Old blade, we done. Right, new blade. Oh, I hope I put that in the right way now. Does it matter? It's a little triangle, so I don't think it matters which way it goes in, just as long as it goes in. Is it in? Feels like it. Okay, let me just try and get rid of that wonky edge now. Let's see if this works better. Okay. I will do a bit of measuring, but I'm going to measure according to the size of Grand's journal, what I need. So we'll do that as we go. Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to do them all with you on camera, so I'll probably pause and do some off camera and then come back to you. There we go. There's one done. Let's cut down another one. I think these are just so pretty. I think I got these off of Temu. I think I got some black ones and white ones off of Amazon a while ago. And then I think these ones were from Temu. I can't remember. Anyways, doesn't really matter. And yes, I could keep the strips that I'm cutting off, but I'm really trying to reduce my scraps now, because I just end up with so many scraps. It's not funny anymore. And even though we're doing scrap timber, like I said, I just feel like all I'm doing is actually making more scraps than actually dealing with my scraps. So yeah. Here we go. One. Like, again, now I'm going to be left with a whole bunch of these again, you know. But anyways, they will work well in another project, I'm sure. There we go. These ones done. I almost put it back in the pile, which hasn't been cut yet. Another one. I just love these prints. They are so pretty. And I've been contemplating this specific project for a long time, because like I said, you know, I'm using new stuff and not scraps. But again, it's in my stash, and am I just going to leave it there forever? No, it's time to use these things. So although they're not scraps, they are in my stash, and it's time to use these pretty things that we tend to hoard, right? Go, almost done. I've got one more to do. Haven't really planned very much. I'm just going with the flow as usual. So we'll just see where this project takes us. Shall I do some quick shout outs? Yeah, let's do some quick shout outs. I want to say hi to Susan Gazaway. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments. I always appreciate comments from every one of you. Debbie and Mags, as usual. Debs and Mags. Debs and Maggie. Was nice to see Debs put up a new video. She's been away, so yeah, perfectly understandable why we haven't heard much from her. I'm going to keep this out because I want to fold these in half. Okay, let's start with this one. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Whenever I think it's a good moment to start recording, then my family seems to get loud. Which is perfectly fine, because this is my home. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that didn't go very straight for some reason. Okay, just fold that one in half. I'm obviously going to trim it down because, oh, geez, like, how in half was that? That's not very in half, but anyways, I'm going to trim it down anyways. So what I'm going to do is just grab Grad's journal. I haven't done the cover yet either, but I'll get there. I'm actually waiting for my Cosmos paper to dry, because I decided to grunge it up with some of my rust water. I want to put this in a pocket somewhere for sure. Which pockets, I'm not sure. I think I want quite the bigger pockets. Pencil, I just have it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm probably very off screen. Sorry. Let's guesstimate about there-ish. I'll use that. And they are perfect height, so I'm happy with that. Goodness. Okay. I do want to just straighten these out a bit, because now I've already just don't want to cut off my mark there. I'm just making a mark with my finger to see where I need to cut up until. Okay, let's hope that will work. Okay, and then there's my mark over there. Oh, I'm so tempted to keep the strips, I won't lie. Oh, I mean, really, I'd love to, but like I said, keeping all the time is driving me a bit batty. Okay, there we go. That one's nice. I'm going to deal with one at a time. Let's see what we can do. Right. I think I want to round corners. Why does this look so skewed? Man alive. Here I am measuring it off on my cutting mat. I mean, on my cutting board, and I don't know, it's pretty straight, I think. Who knows? Okay, what I'm going to do is go back here and collect some of these papers that I distressed the other day. should actually have scanned some of these, which I have not done yet. The dissensions on this now is a bit of a problem. I'll go to the lined paper. Let's do some of that. Bear with me, guys. I'll be there now. Some of that. I'm sort of regretting that I haven't scanned some of these. Oh well. This one I'm going to take back because do that when the music's going to be on the side, which drives me a little bit crazy. So obviously these are going to be a little bit too big, but again I'm going to just trim them down to size. Let's have a quick flip through here. That is a single page, which I'm happy with. This one is a double page. Let's just tear that off gently. Oh, she says ripping a piece like that, and one of these music sheets. Come on now, just gently does it. There we go. These two I'm going to put back in the pile. I am going to get my big this lot out as well. Because again, why am I hoarding so much paper when we should be using it? Those individuals. Oh, those were not what I was expecting. Put them back in the stash. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go for one of those. Like a lot of pink shades in here. There's a pretty blue one. Should be enough for these. Just double check again because I think that's a double folio. Yeah. Just take them off gently. A bit of a rip in it, but it's okay. We'll make it work. So yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm happy with 6. Because that gives you plenty writing space. This one's got that stuff on it. Something's falling. I changed my mind. I'll take that one out. Then I've got 5. Alright, I am going to simply line them up as best as I can because some of these pages are all different sizes. Let's fold them in half. Ish. Okay. Good. I'm just thinking. Am I going to slide them in first and then decorate, or should I decorate first? Maybe we should decorate first. What do you guys think? Because I want to do something on these covers. Let's grab some of the stuff. That's what I was kind of thinking of doing. Is again, do we want to make these into pockets? I mean, we've got pockets for days. And do I want to do some stenciling? It could be quite fun. I think so. let me pause, let me go get the rest of the things that I need, and I shall be back with you in a tick. Okay, back with lots of things again on my table. And I think I need a spare piece of paper. Okay, I've chosen this one for now. Let's see how this turns out. Why don't we? I think what I might even do is just hold it down a little bit with some masking tape. Let's put that there and over here so it doesn't move too much. Geez guys, I think I got 24 of these, so my desk looks a bit crazy now. Olive green. Let's try the olive green. Let's see how that fares. Yes, my brand new brushes that I haven't used, because I usually use my dauber for this, but I should do the right thing. And use the right tools for the right job. Oh, this is much easier. So obviously the dauber tends to snag a little bit on the rough edges of the stencils. Sorry, like half my words are coming out again today. Sorry guys. Very nice. It's looking great. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Should we do some red? Like rose, because these look like roses. Let me get, do I have a red one? I'm sure I must have a red one. Yep, indeed I do. Big ones and small ones. There we go. Yes, I think that will be lovely. Sorry, the quiet, because I'm concentrating. I would like to see what happens if I spray this with a little bit of water, because they are oxides. Almost there. Sort of like a pinky colour anyways, even though it says red. I think I'm happy. Right. Let's do the reveal. Ooh, pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm going to experiment. Let's see what happens if we spray some water on there, or sprinkle some water on there. What I'm going to do is spray my fingers, because I find this works better. Kind of flick it on. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Heat gun. Let's see. Interesting. Sort of smushed a bit, but it's okay. Ooh. Experimenting. looks too bad. I think it's turned out okay. Let me bring it up so you can see. I don't know if my camera's doing it any justice. There's a little bit of splash. I don't know. We're having fun. That's the main point. As long as we're having fun. Let me... It's a bit smushed that side. Alright, let's do this again. This side. Yep. Come on now, tear it off. There we go. Same colours. What did I use? Olive green, yeah. Oh, that's a bit dark up there. That's okay. Rose. Oh, so much for it not moving. Oh, come on. I don't want you to move too much. Oh dear. Last one. There we go. Yeah, pretty. I think definitely maybe doing the finger trick is the better idea here. Ooh, pretty. I don't know if I'm going to dry this one because it actually smudged out when I tried to dry it. So I think I'm just going to let that to air dry a little bit. Yeah, I think so. In the meantime, I'll put that away. Me and my cleaning up, you know, I need my things cleaned just straight away. Like, I hate leaving them. I really, really do. Yeah, so I'll just give that a wipe off. Like wipe, clean, lovely. Look at that. Look, I've made a new scrap that I can use somewhere else. While that's busy drying, I think what I want to do is put this away and then I'll choose another one just now. Yes, this is how I store my stencils. I store them in this pocket file folder thing, so That is how I try and keep things together and in one place. Obviously some of them are very, very big, and they go on, it's almost like a jump ring, but it's not a jump ring. And they hang on the outside of my cupboard. Prettiness. So yeah, there's some of my stencils if you're interested in how I store them and keep them. Okay, well that's busy drying. Let's, you see the stuff underneath here is awful. It's gone like, oh, like almost like press stick, chewing gum. I don't know what to equate it to, but it's very gooey. All right, let's bring this out. I wanted to mop it off though. Oh, that's a bit silly because I can't leave this to mop off. I'm going to mark off there-ish and lengthways. I think I want to take a little bit off each side, so I'm going to go there and there. Okay, put that out the way. They're having great fun outside. It's good because it's hot inside. Let's hope I can find my 30 today. Yes, I got it. Found it. The 30. And my cutter thing. Okay. Right. Line this all up. There we go. Let's hope I get all of them. Yes, I could keep those, but no, I'm not going to, as much as I really want to. There's my little mark. But these big ones I want to keep. Oh, why do we do this to ourselves, you know? It's going to make a great project one day. I think I'll keep the bigger ones. Okay, and this way. Could go ahead and ink all of these papers, but again, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. It's just too much. Okay, these small strippies I am going to throw away. Right, so those ones I'll throw away, but these ones I shall keep for one of the projects. Great, here goes my clips again, after I've just unclipped everything and reclaimed my clips. We'll just use that one. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's my little booklet. Let's see here how it fares. Oh yes, lovely, very nice. Am I going to round the edges? I really do. I want to. Yeah, let's round these edges. Wait, I wanted to put some of this stuff on, which makes it a bit redundant. I'm going to use this one. I think that can work. I know it's a little bit lopsided. Yeah, I think so. Other one's very, very wide. The other two that I made are very wide. So this was the final snippet roll that I made. Out of the last little bits, this one is super wide. See what I mean? And the other one, I think, is just as wide. I suppose I could cut it down in half. I like this. I like this section because it's got the roses in it. Yeah, let's do it. Just randomly cut it. snippet roll. I'm going to cut it a little bit larger than what I need it, because I can always cut it down. Okay, and I'm going to try and cut it in half without cutting my stitches too much. I don't mind that it's all wiggly and crooked. Okay, here we go. That shall be just fine. It's just for decoration anyways. I do want to round these corners still. Corner rounder, where are you? Let's see if the 10 will work. Oh, there's stuff in there. Tweezers. Let's try to get this muck out of here. Here we go, almost. Last little bit in there. Come here, little paper. Oh, so put it back in there. Okay, let's see. 10. Shoe polish, shoe polish, and where is my art towel? Oh, wrong art towel. Let's grab that one out. Let's get the shoe polish activated again. There we go. Oops, a bit too grungy, but it's fine. Oh, too grungy. It's fine. I don't mind. Some people really like it subtle, and some people like it super grungy. And you do you. Whatever tickles your fancy. Let's do the outside. I kind of like using the shoe polish because this side has already got some ink on it. All I'm doing is just extending the grunginess. So it kind of does both sides in one go. But like I said, I like the more grungy look. Okay, right. I am going to use my new all-in-one glue for this. Let's see how that goes. I like this frayed edge, it looks so cool. Here goes. So yes, I could make these into pockets, but I think we've got enough pockets and tuck spots and all sorts of things. So I'm going to just glue it flat. I want to decanter this glue into a smaller bottle, but at the moment I can't seem to find my working quilling box. So I've got like a toolbox type thing for my everyday quilling stuff, which I cannot find. And then I've got a plastic shoe box with the rest of my quilling overflow stuff. And I know it's not in there. And one of the things which is in this toolbox of mine is my stainless steel pins, which I'm really looking for, because I mean, like this thing, I hate these nozzly things, they always get in the way, and I'd prefer to put a stainless steel pin in there, because if you put normal pins into your glue, I don't know if you know this, but the pins rust and then your glue turns brown, which is not so great unless you want that effect. But I certainly don't want that effect in my glue. Trying to cover this edge completely because now I've cut through the sewing and I don't want that to unravel. So I'm actually going quite generously with this all-in-one. Cool. Let's do a bit of this. make sure that it sticks. Okay. I want the frayed edge pointing inwards. Oops. And like I said, if there's a bit of an overhang or a little bit of the glue from the cardstock showing, I'm not too worried, like over there, because all I'm going to do is just ink over that. There we go. Very nice. Get out my ink again. My ink, my shoe polish. And just do this. Yeah, that looks just fine. Let's do the other side before I cut. This side, there's the frayed edge, that side. So let's put good amounts of glue on this side so this doesn't unravel. Oops, going on the page a bit. I really enjoyed Debs' last video. Debs is from the Creator Book Shack. I'm going to link a video in my description for you where she's done things with fabric and done some stamping and no sewing, which was very cool. It was very informative for me to see that. Oh, we want to squiggle down the middle. I didn't even think about half the things that she thinks about, so I've definitely learned something new from Debs. So thanks, Debs. Appreciate that. It's also part of Scraptember. Okay, this way. Again, my snippet roll's not really that straight, but I'm perfectly happy and fine with that. Let me just get a wet wipe here because I have some glue seepage happening. So let's just pick that up. Let's come back and ink this edge again. Oof, the glue's right there, so I don't know how well that's going to ink up with the glue there, but it's okay. Let's work it in there before that glue dries. Okay, there we go. I seem to be rather happy with all that. Let me just wipe my fingers. This is the only problem with using the polish, is that you really get grungy yourself, and especially when you're working with glue and the polish. This tends to happen, but nothing a little bit of soap and water or a wet wipe can't help with. Right, now I want to trim. So I'm just going to trim this. There we go. This side. This all-in-one is also a little bit smelly, but it's okay. As long as it does the job, I don't really mind. Got so many different smells in this room at the moment from the past few days experimenting and stuff. That glaze is just really hectic though. I actually went and bought myself a new bottle of glaze because I actually finished my last bottle, and I've got 2 of those little rings left, so now I need more rings because now I've got a whole new bottle of glaze. So I can make more mini, whatever we call them, mini charms. Okay, I think I'm happy. This is very non-directional, so I can't remember which way is which I don't think really matters. Let's put this in here, right middle. Oh, did they unline themselves? They did a little bit. That's fine. Let's line this up in here. Jeez, very crooked, but it's okay. The main thing is that there is writing space, which is my main intention for today. I actually have to go and see Gran in the next few days. Yeah, so I am trying to push for this. It might even be as early as tomorrow that we're going to go and visit her. If so, I don't think this is going to be ready by tomorrow. I can try and push for Sunday, but I don't even think Sunday. It's a bit hectic to try and get everything done by Sunday. Oh, I really like this green. This green is speaking to me. I like it a lot. Yes, let's do that one. And while we're at it, go right to the bottom here. I'll find one of these. Oh, that's also a nice green. While I'm digging here. Oh, I like that too. It's a little bit darker than this one. It's like that olivey green color. Anyways, I need one of these. Whenever I open up a new one, I try to get it onto a little doodad as soon as possible. Push those all down. For now, just because it's out already, let's use this one. 1, 2, and 3. I'm thinking also I have those new beads that I bought. I was thinking about maybe beading the spine, but I've never done that before. Maggie's done a good job at that. She's beaded 2 of the spines, and it really is effective. It really is pretty. Let's get out the pokey tools. I have to keep things in their own little packets like this, because else my drawer just gets very confusing. So I've got my pokey tool bag, I got my little sewing kit bag, and I've got my sewing machine kit bag, which is all in there. Am I going to measure? I prefer to. Where's my sense ruler? Even though it's in inches, I can still kind of use it. 4 and 4, that's cool. So I'm going to go there, and shall we go to 2.5 the side, or 3? I think 3. Let's go 3 that side and 3 that side. There we go. Push that pokey tool through there, and I replace it with my needle immediately. And then, sorry guys, I'm doing this so I can see it, because I'm going to try and show you and me doing it at the same time, and then it doesn't want to line up, and we have problems like I did when I sewed Grant's signatures into the journal, which I haven't redone. I've just left them as is. Okay, there we go. Very nice. I don't know why I always like to go through the bottom first. Not that there is a right and a wrong way to this journal at the moment. Oh, I just poked myself. Okay, and then through the top hole, 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Oh, don't get caught on the other papers there, please. Thank you. Okay, and let's go back through the middle. this shouldn't give a hassle at all, she says. Come on. Oh, please don't do this to me. It's always this bloody middle hole going back through. See, it's missed the middle page here. I can feel. Come on now. I can feel it's come through. Has it even? Yes. Oh, and I've split my thread, which is not good. Okay, let's hope it's gone through to the middle. No, I've missed the middle again somehow. Oh my word. But why? I don't know why I always battle just with this going back through the middle hole again. No, look here. It's gone totally past again. Come on now. Oh, it's pulled out completely. There we go. And let's just grab this middle page. I wonder what he's being known at now again. Mischievous. Oh, you see I've split. Oh, come on. I've split the thread, which you do not want to do. I'm going to just pull it out again. I'm going to go straight up here. I swear I'm going to call this one again. How not to sew in a signature again. No, I won't. I'll call it something else today. Well, it has to be September 2025, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. They're about the same-ish length, not really, but I'm happy. Give it a good tug. There's one which feels very loose. There we go. It's a bit better. Make sure that it's tight here. That one's loose. Just give it a pull. Pull, pull. Let's take that off. This one's still very loose. Let's pull down, up and through. This one. That's much better. Right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now I've pulled this one out from underneath the wrong side. I promise you guys, I do know how to sew in signatures. I really do. Okay, knot. Knot number 1. Knot number 2. I always like to do the S knots because I just do. I rather over knot. Go underneath there. Right, this way. Come on, there we go. Then this one loops through there. This one loops through here, and you pull them together. And then I just do an extra knot just for fun. Little bow. Should we do a little bow? This one's getting really short, and if I wanted to add some beads or something on there, am I going to though? No, I'm not going to, because this journal is already quite thick. Not sound good. Something went crash bang, but there's no crying, so maybe that's a good sign. The excitement. I think the sign on my door is working. Right, I'm going to chop these so they just on the inside. There's some more orts, but I'm not going to keep my orts. Work that down. Some decorating. Let's see what I've got in my cluster box. Ready-made stuff. Ooh, pretty. How about that? That looks great. It's got the greens. It's got a pretty little lady on it. I think straight away that one wins. Very plain though, right? There could be more on here. Put it at the bottom, put it in the middle. It's very, very plain. Where do we want them? Do we want it this way? This way? I love this. So I really want to. I think that will do. I think I'm happy with that. I am going to ink the edges again though. Just to make it stand out just a little bit more. Even though the border is already black on most of this label that it's on. There we go. Maybe we should just add a little bit more doodads on there. Tony labels, my labels. Let's see. Let's zhuzh it up just a wee bit. Let's see what we have in here. Are these my labels? They are mostly. See, the backing to that is one of these. Do I have green? I do. Yeah. It's audition art pieces. Brown one. That down there. Oh, you can also go back in there and cut it out first. It's very bright green, this one. I think the ink pad that I used for this was mint green, so it is a bit brighter. I've got olive green and mint green and blue green, which is more blue than green. And I've got retro blue, and I've got plenty. Those are just my other everyday ink pads, not these oxides. Let's see if we can just zhuzh this up a little bit. Tony label. My Tony labels I have put onto washi, which I absolutely love. So I've printed them in black and white and put them on washi. Let's just audition some pieces. Too many labels, guys? Maybe teeny tiny one. Let's see how that one will go. Nah, I don't think we're going to do a Tony label on this one. Let's see what I have in my banners. Banners, where are you? Banner box. Let's see if a banner will work. Got some just black pieces in there that I haven't done anything with yet. Banner, looking okay. Let's do it like this. I don't know. Gosh, it's always so hard. What happens if we put this label this way rather? Banner? I don't know. Don't know if I'm liking the banner. Maybe it's the color. Nope. Choices, choices, choices. I really do like this little label. I just feel like it needs more. What else do we have in our scraps? Which can go there. Let's have a look in here. By the way, this is what's left of my scraps. Oh, not those. That's what's left of my scraps. I think I've done very well. Shall we? Yes, let's go for some snippety things. like that. I don't know, I still think I like it this way for some reason. Why? I don't know. This way, it works too. Oh, everything's falling. I wish I could hear you guys shouting at me going, no, put it there, put it there. That would be great, but yeah, it's not very... Here comes the new movie. Let's see what happens. Maybe let's change this up. Put this back there. Ooh, that looks nice. Guys, I'm just not sure today. I think there's just so many choices. I keep going back here. I think there's a reason. Let me cut that one out just now. How about, let me see if I've got a V for Vera. Oh, what do you know? The first one I picked up, then it's meant to be. Because that's what Granny's name is Vera. That was quite interesting. Readmission. Just trying to find another tickety thing. What about a circly one? I like the circly one. If you can find another London one, that will be cool, because originally my maternal grandparents were from England. So let's see if I can find one. Berlin. No, that's the other side of the family. Pompeii. England. That one says England. Okay. Let's scoop these all black. Oh goodness, there's so many. Those go in the circle ones. I was even thinking about maybe putting a Margaret's moth on there. Do we want some Margaret moth too? Let's keep those two out. One is printed on washi, the other one is printed on transparent stickers, and this was when my printer was running out of ink, so that's why it's come out that kind of blue color. Okay, let's do this. No, this one says Sydney Airport, but that's okay. Australia. I've got a cousin who's staying in Australia and he's getting married soon. So some of the family are heading over to Oz for the wedding. He's the cousin who's very good with like woodworky things. Ink the edges. Yeah. So I haven't cut it up incredibly straight. Let's make it stand out a little bit more. Guys, I think what I'll actually do is I'll play with the rest after I have edited this video and put it up. And then I shall do a reveal again in my next video, and hopefully I'll be able to reveal my mini, what is they called again? Mini charms. I might even do that. I might go and grab one quickly. Let me go grab one quickly because I really want to put one on here. Okay, I grabbed my size, middle size one. That would be the 15mm. I just wasn't sure yesterday when I posted my video that I was saying, because it sounded like I said 90mm and 50mm, and it wasn't. It was 19 and 15. So that's the 15mm. Let's play. Let's play. That there. maybe what I'll do is I'll just hide that a little bit. England, I don't want to hide that. England, V for Vera. Oh my gosh, my grandson has found a whistle. Oh boy, put that up a bit. That's what Mum said, only outside in the middle of the garden. V for Vera and a little charm. I think that can work, I hope. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to just move it all a little bit so I can start there. I am going to use my PVA glue. Put my finger there to remind me where I am. It's got a bit of dry glue snot on it. Oh. Can't even remember where my finger was. I'll try. If not, it doesn't matter. There we go. I refilled this, but it's feeling like I really have to squish it hard. Let's just do that. See, I found one of my stainless steel pins. Why am I battling today with this glue? There we go. Kind of there-ish, was it? Let's just kind of paste this all back together. There-ish? I think so. Be stuck. Stuck. Right. Immigration. So yeah, my maternal grandparents were from England, and my mom was actually born in Malawi, strangely enough. Yep, my mom is Malawian by birth. Okay, this one, I think I want my hectic glue, just because it's thicker. And it's been sewn. I just don't know if I just don't have the strength in my hand. Oh, sorry, I know I've got the glue lid in my mouth, but I really seem to be battling to squeeze my glues of late. Well, this should make for good exercise, hand exercises, to strengthen those muscles a bit. There we go. My hectic glue. Oh, so stinky. Pretty lady. There we go. Go for England. I want to make one of those little glue dangle things. Glue pin dangles. I'm going to go and look on YouTube later at some videos because I absolutely love those. That's why I was trying to find my other stainless steel pins and my quilling stuff, so I could like I said, I wanted to decanter some of this into a squish bottle. I mean, it does have a nozzle, but it's pretty thick, you know, so the stuff comes out quite quickly. V for Vera. I want it kind of cascading a little bit because I still want to see this label underneath. V for Vera. There we go. Big Ben. Oh, that's what it says there. It says Big Ben. I'm going to cover the B. Now it says Big Ben. Just kidding. Alright. And then this, I think I'm going to have to use a bit of hectic glue on this. Let's go back. B6000. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it now. I think I'm going to have to hold it with my hand. Oh, this is when you need like extra sets of hands, don't you? Okay, put you down there. My goodness. Fiddly. Because why? We like fiddly things. Okay, put that in there. I might even decide to put this somewhere completely different. I don't know yet. Oh, I'm stabbing it. Yes, let's put it over this little cluster of oats. Do I still want to put a moth? Let's go for the sticker moth rather. Yes, sticker moth. Let's fussy cut. I think I might even cut off the antenna because I mean to cut that out is very fine. Sorry, little moth. But I am not cutting out those fine antennas on you. Can always draw them back in if I really want to. Almost done, almost done. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go straight for the pokey tool thing and see if this works. Much better. Because this is usually the sticker that I fight with to try and peel back. Ah, lovely. I'm really liking this idea. Yeah, she almost fades away, hey. But that's fine. Kind of wanted it a bit see-through. Ah, happy. Lots of shiny bits. Can take sander to it, but I don't want to. I'm going to leave it as is. Happy. Happy, happy. Do we want to put the other one on? Should we? Yes. Why not? I've got it out. Might as well use it. This one I'll try and cut out the antenna a little bit. I need to put on my little fan. Sorry guys. It's getting too hot. Sorry for the noise. Yes, I think the rest of the afternoon, after I've edited this video and posted it, published it, I am going to work on the other 5 of these. Find a place for them in Grant's journal. And let's see how far we can get with this journal now, because there's still quite a lot to go on it, and I obviously still want to do a flip through before I give it to my aunt. So yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm going to be taking it along with me this weekend because I'm nowhere near done. Who knows, if I just maybe just sit and push and concentrate, maybe I can get a lot more done. We'll see. Almost, come on, almost done. It's a lot better with the fan on. Where is my dauber? I don't know how much ink I have left on that dauber. I just want to darken this up a little bit. Yeah, there's enough on there to do what I want. Okay, there we go. Gentle. Where do I want you? Going this way? Up here? Maybe this way? Yeah. There we go. Oh, it's going in there. Okay. You see, this is still a bit tacky. My finger kind of like peeled off of there. I know you couldn't really see that, but I felt it. Put the pen away. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Happy. One done. One done. 5 to go. Picking things, sorry. Alright, let me come up closer. Tilt it a bit so it doesn't shine too much in your face. There we go. Very happy. I used my snippet rolls, so I did use some of my scraps, and I've used stuff which I've been hoarding in my stash forever. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That one, Grand's Journal. Which pocket did I make this for now? Was it this one? I'm going to have to go back in my own video to see where I've made this for. I think it was that one. Oh, beautiful. How lovely. Happy, happy. Very good. Getting very chunky. Very, very chunky. I mean, once I've put in just these extra 5, again, it's going to chunk out even more. And like I said, I've still got a lot of decorating to do on this. But I shall do a flip through at another stage before I'm going to give it to my aunts. I don't know why I keep doing this, because I just keep opening it up again. There, yeah, like I said, I don't think this is going to tie anymore, so it's definitely going to be one of these. Still got to do a writing board. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for sticking it out with me and watching my video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, visit my friends' channels as well, and share the love everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless. See you next time. Bye for now.